So.
Yeah, but they're more expensive.
Then this weekend, we are actually driving down to Georgia to tell our final set of friends that we are pregnant and to see them for the first time in nearly 2 years. Last we left off, their little girl had yet to have been born. She's nearly 2. So time has flown. Little baby is now a toddler, unfortunately, but all amazing things. Can't wait to share this really beautiful week with you guys. Welcome to Saturday. Hi. We're currently on a road trip down to see our friends back in Georgia. We stopped at Buc-ee's. I've never been in here. I don't think either one of us have been here back when it's like actually daytime, not middle of like 2 a.m. midnight. Packed. Absolutely packed. I am blown away. It feels like an amusement park more than it does a gas station. So fair warning to you. But we did pick up some goods. So Sam got himself a little bit of a bacon avocado wrap, a little chicken burger, nope, chicken sandwich, fried chicken sandwich. Then I got me a sausage, egg, and cheese taco just as a little mid-morning pick-me-up, even though we had breakfast. It's now like almost noon, so I guess this is pseudo lunch, but I'm still in breakfast mode, and so was most of their menu. We finally got back into LaGrange, into our hotel check-in. We are simply just changing out of our travel clothes real quick and then popping back over to downtown to meet with our friends Alex and I, just to wander around. I think we're doing dinner on our own. They might do their own dinner and maybe meet up afterwards. It's like a little bit of a movie night situation. We'll see. But one, we have so much to catch up on. Obviously, it's been over almost 2 years since we've seen them. They now have a full-grown toddler that wasn't even here into the world at that point in time. We have our own, of course, future family news to share with them, which I'm very excited about. But let's get changing it going, because honestly, I just want to go see them. I'm going to go with yes. Vintage store's gone. They turned into a private dining. No. Yes, because that right door, that door is where I had my artwork. Is right in there.
You get out of baby! I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Watch her and then come back.
Guys, I'm so happy for you.
The parties, the dancing. It's either a hit or...
It's not closed already, is it? That's what we
They
just
are
saw. I know. How happy are you right now?
Very happy.
Very happy?
Very happy. Walk us through everything.
That's some good stuff.
Tell me how good it is.
Alright, excuse the crap lighting, but we just got done with dinner over at Benucci's. And I was telling Sam, I don't know how we've gotten this lucky in life, especially with this little town. But seriously, this town will always, forever have a piece, I think, of both of our hearts, quite frankly. And in a dream world, maybe one day, would love to have some kind of a rental property here. Because I genuinely think more people should live and or travel here to LaGrange. I've been in there. There's a little ice cream shop.
Yeah. The life should be sweet.
Yes, it should.
All the boutiques are all closed right now.
Seems like it.
It's Sunday.
Absolutely no way. Alright guys, good morning, welcome back. It is now Monday morning actually, so we didn't speak at all on Sunday. So my apologies for that, but wanted to catch you guys up on a brief overview of the weekend and we can do a little deep dive maybe later tonight. So essentially, on Saturday, we are meeting up with our friends Alex and Anna back in LaGrange, which is where we had originally lived when we lived here, to just hit all of our favorite spots and spend time with them. So we spent some time just walking around the square, and in doing so, I think we accidentally ran into, I'd probably say what I would now call a developer of LaGrange, but also I think he might be running for mayor. And in doing so, because he saw us looking into it, is now one of their like nightclub, comedy clubs, like just a very fun addition to the town. He then took us from his nightclub, which one was absolutely amazing to begin with, and had like this whole like arcade upstairs. Then took us and told us actually too that he's the one that owned our favorite coffee shop, Cafe Brulee, and I think it's Rooted Coffee, I think, or local grounds. I'll have to correct that. But he took us over to his newest development, which is over by the railroad tracks in what they call the Rail District. And this whole time, like I've been over there before, it didn't look like anything at all, and I was curious if it's just going to kind of stay that way. And this man has single-handedly turned it into like a 2,000 square foot event venue that they will be hosting like parties, DJs, weddings, like all kinds of things at. And then beyond that too, he also has developed an indoor pickleball court called the Lazy Pickle, which honestly, if we had been here, that would be such a fun date night for us to go play some pickleball and then either hit up one of our favorite joints already that is in LaGrange, or they're in the process of developing like kind of like a little bar situation set up too, with like pub food. over what they're calling the market. So they're already hosting like farmers markets and things like that here. And then in addition to that, they're trying to host like other outdoor concerts and event venues. I think it's called like Market 1 and Market 2. And just the whole concept absolutely blew me away. So incidentally, we spent probably a good hour or more walking around downtown LaGrange, Georgia, getting to see all the new things that I'm not even sure if the local residents have gotten to see yet, quite frankly. I mean, it might have been in the newspaper, I wouldn't be surprised. And then afterwards, that was a fun time, quite frankly. We then had went over to check out Nutwood Winery. So last time we were here, they were at their home farm location. And when we were leaving, they're in the process of developing a downtown, like local cute square location you could walk to from the square, so you can just walk on over. Between them and the brewery, there's this whole little outdoor setup that is amazing. Outdoor music, an amphitheater, outdoor fireplaces, whole 9 yards. Honestly, I couldn't ask for anything better if we had lived here. And Sam and I were just walking around this whole time thinking, what have we left? Not that I don't think what we're going towards is going to be absolutely amazing, but quite frankly, what we had here in our life here was 10 out of 10 if we actually had family. So we had an amazing church community, amazing friend group community. We enjoyed our jobs immensely. We got to work together and see each other actually at our jobs like all the time. And we missed that every single day. And then beyond all that, honestly, like, not that our house here was like our dream house, but I would consider it a dream house. It was a beautiful, gorgeous house. Had enough land where I had my fruit trees and had my garden. Speaking of which, the people that actually bought our house kept both of those and are actually still using them. So I could see my peach tree and I think I saw 2 of my apple trees still living and thriving. So that just really brought so much joy to my heart. But all in all, that was the majority of Saturday. Then came Sunday, honestly, because we had a long day, travel day, Saturday. We just enjoyed a nice lazy morning on Sunday and then went back up to Noonan, which is where we had worked, to go explore their square, our local favorite Thai restaurant, which is Garlic, and just some of the places on the square before heading over to another part of our friend group with the same friends from the night before to catch up and also let all of them know finally that we are expecting. So it was just honestly a very joyous time. There's not really any clips, quite frankly, from that point because I'm not going to fill them or their family, but just wanted to keep you guys updated and I guess keep those memories for myself too, because while this trip was way too short and took way too long for us to have come down here in the first place, it was so needed, so beautiful. And I just know for a fact that we need to make this hopefully at least minimum a yearly thing, ideally maybe twice a year. But that is it for now. I need to finish packing up so we can drive. We're driving over to Franklin, Tennessee on our way back home to Louisville, of course. And so at that point, we're gonna probably, I think, hit their coffee shop there. This is tea, so not over my caffeine limit. And then I think we're gonna get a breakfast or like a brunch situation, hopefully explore some of their antique shops because I've heard amazing things about that. I've heard amazing things about Franklin in general. And the last time we were over there was actually when we had our engagement pictures done. It was outside of Franklin. And Sam's car broke down. So we unintentionally had to spend the night in Franklin, but we had no transport, so we didn't get to do anything fun. But that is our plans. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we are almost to Franklin. I think we're currently stopped in, I believe, Athens, Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. Essentially where that big old Buc-ee's is that we stopped in on our way down to Georgia. But we actually somehow managed to be here for the very first flurries for Tennessee, I think probably for the season. I don't think they probably get too much, but it is frigid. That cold front came in and it was not joking, especially with the wind. Like I have definitely at least 3 layers on and I would love to put on more. And I definitely might before we go exploring around. So professional. other cultures probably would be sitting outside in this weather. Like if you
They
just
would?
Yeah. Like Scandinavian, more so.
Yeah, but they're more accustomed to it than us.
Yes. Really? Oh, I guess no one's gonna want to come to it.
Nope, it's the place we come to do work.
They're already dressed up, already decorated. I was like, that could be a really neat Christmas gift, and then I saw the price.
Maybe it's only on the inside of
A whole lot, honestly.
So they got whiskey. Do you? Do you? Why not? Yeah. Well, they can't close that.
This place closes at 6.
But also, it's so cold, I don't know what you can do for it. Yeah, I'm about to tackle on Daniel. Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, it's $6.
Oh, apple orchard. So, supposedly.
I would be so down.
Fun? Fun? Yeah.
You're walking. You're
Kids are almost worse, or dogs are almost worse. I missed all of it. So we are back home now, and I figured I should give you guys a little bit of a haul of some things we picked up from their farm store. So we didn't end up, unfortunately, having time to go do a true tractor ride out to the actual orchard. We had time earlier when we were waiting for everybody else to show up to go walk over to where like the Christmas trees are and to where a lot of their grapevines are for wine production, but not the orchard. So I picked up a half peck of their wine sap. These are by far my favorite apples. I made these into a really good homemade apple butter last year. I would 100% do that again if I had had the time to get out there earlier this year. Also stopped and picked up their Five Amigos fire roasted pepper salsa. I've actually never had this before, but I've heard good things about their salsa and actually their pasta sauce as well. But I figured that's something, honestly, I've made myself a lot of times and quite enjoy, so we'll keep with that. And then I did end up buying some of their cider spices. Yes, you can buy these plenty of places, but quite frankly, I would much rather buy it from a, well, I'd say local, but a pretty major family farm like the Kentuckiana area. Then should just buy it from Amazon because that's the only place that I could actually find it around us. And then lastly went over to their their ice cream and cheese shops, like their dairy operation. We picked up this blueberry cheddar, which is quite delicious. If I think that I've had this in the past, I'm not quite sure. And now when I was coming here as a kid with one of my neighbors that used to take me as an excuse to come, they quite enjoyed it. So that's one of the ones we picked up. I got this because I didn't really want to commit to like a whole big container of it, but it is their buffalo wing little cheese stick to try. And then Sam wanted to maybe do burgers with this, but it's a garlic and herb goat cheese, which I do think that would probably be quite delicious as well. And then lastly, because I could not help myself anytime we go to their farm shop, but they have a lot of fun baked goods. So usually I let myself just get one. Caramel apple bread being one of the favorites. Excuse me, caramel apple nut bread. I totally read that wrong. I almost got really mad at myself if I bought the wrong one on accident. But no, it's their caramel apple nut bread. Honestly, any of their caramel or their apple bread in general is quite delicious. Pumpkin bread's really good too. I've had a whole slew of their things over the years. The other thing we were debating on getting, but I kind of want to try to make it myself, is more so like a cheddar jalapeno artisan loaf bread. Again, I would consider buying it, but did really tempt me at the moment. But that is all for our haul today. We just got home. Sam's now back, so we're now gonna get on to having our DQ we picked up on the way home since I did not get dinner in time ready to go. But I think that's all, and again, if not, worst case, we catch up tomorrow. Alright guys, I guess we are just very fond of starting off these videos in a car. So happy car chat. So starting off 18 weeks today, but it is yet another pretty packed week in a good way. So today is Tuesday, of course. My grandmother and I actually have planned a little half-day outing for a little belated lunch and maybe some just walking around. I know she loves shopping. That was her way of spoiling me when I was a kid. And she still has not stopped occasionally, so it is her hope and wish that we can go walk around and check out maternity clothes, because she is beyond eager to take me out shopping and also just for little baby to arrive. So from what she said, there might be some baby shopping also involved, mostly for her sake, but we'll see what we get up to. Money all at once. No, not really. We haven't done actually much of anything here recently. That week after a visit down to Georgia absolutely flew by. So that was when I was 16 going on 17 weeks pregnant. So all of weeks 17 through 18 just flew by. Then I went shopping rather with my grandma when I was 18 weeks pregnant. That's me trying on all those clothes. And now really honestly we were just making it through week 19, eagerly awaiting our 20-week ultrasound here in the next video. back at this farm in nearly 6+ months, and he's been running around like crazy already. Let's see. Oop, there's one. There's the other. Yeah. Good boys. A biggie.